Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Bone Podcast, where we discuss all things crypto markets. That includes the majors like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, meme coins, and of course, NFTs. Today, we're going to discuss the continued crypto bloodbath, Jesse Pollock's token launch on Zora, and some top prediction market plays. I'm joined today by Kix. Thank you all for listening. If you're listening on Spaces, give us a like, give us a comment, bookmark, retweet, push us out there in the algorithm. If you're on YouTube, drop us comments. Let us know what you're down bad on, what you're buying. If you're watching on Zora, give us a shout. Maybe we'll check out your page. If you haven't checked us out, we're at the Daily Bone on Zora. Kix, it has been a rough 48 hours since we talked last, to say the least. We thought we were going to get a bounce. We did not. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, but I also haven't logged into Hyperliquid yet. So
you are on. You're on the wrong mic.
Okay. Hang on one second. I definitely know that I got.
Is this better?
Yes, perfect.
I definitely know I definitely lost $1,000 on my Bitcoin long. That definitely got liquidated. I'm hoping my alt bags are not down too bad, but they may not be great. I mean, I pulled up SPX. SPX and Farcoin are just back to where I bought it on Wednesday. So ironically, somehow I'm not destroyed on my alt perps, but my Bitcoin perp got liquidated. But knife catching actually is very dangerous. I didn't fully appreciate that. Knife catching hurts. They call it that because sometimes the knife goes through your hand. It just goes straight fucking through it. Dude, Bitcoin, what the fuck is going on? Dude, this is the entire weekly candle is outside of the Bollinger Band. The entire weekly candle. I don't think we've had, let me go, I'll even look at 2018. I guess the closest to this would be November 2018. But even then, it didn't even it opened above the candle, so that even that doesn't apply. So not once in the history of Bitcoin have we had a weekly candle entirely outside of the Bollinger Bands. That's fucking crazy, dude. It went all the way down to 80K this morning.
We saw a low of 80.5.
Who died?
Yeah, like something happened, right?
Who's dead out there?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of explanations for what's going on, and a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Like I'm seeing like yen carry trade stuff, which I mean could make sense in the macro, but you know the S&P is only down 4% on this monthly candle, whereas Bitcoin is down like 25%. So I think it has to have something to do with like the leverage that's going on with these DATs.
I mean, that could be. It could be the DATs for sure, or it could be like a Binance adjacent market maker or something. Something's fucked, dude. Something smells stinky for sure. So yeah, maybe we should just long Bitcoin here. 20x leverage.
We just talked about knife catching. Okay.
Make it all back, dude.
Just talked about knife catching.
Yeah, and look, dude, and people like, look at this. Damn, I should have taken this trade. Zebra Jam 08 says Polymarket rate cut odds for December now back up to 67%. It was only down at 30%, right?
You know what?
So every single,
I say, you know what? Why don't we do the weather report, because we got some of this in there.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm over here. I'm like, that's what people were saying yesterday. It's because, the rate cuts away. Ladies and gentlemen, today's Friday, November 21st. Majors crashing. Bitcoin below 84K. Ethereum at 2,700. Solana at 127. And hype at $33. Bitcoin flash crashed 81K as over $2 billion was liquidated from leverage traders over the last 24 hours. The crypto total market cap is currently posting its largest monthly loss of all time in the month of November. There was some good news, however, as Fed President Williams hinted that a December rate cut may be likely. Prediction market odds have flipped with the 25 bips rate cut now over 60%. Pre-market equities have rallied and now are green in the pre-market, and crypto majors are up 3 to 5% across the board since this news. Jesse Pollock launched the Jesse token on Zora. It peaked at 26 million before pulling back to 18 million It's resulted in over 100K of creator fees, generating over 25 million in volume. That's it for the weather report. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent weather report as always. We were mentioning the Fed rate cut. Yeah, Williams came out and said, like, basically hinted towards a rate cut in December, and we saw this market flip as soon as he came out and said that. Crypto bounced on the news, but it's kind of almost retraced a lot of the movement already. Sitting at 83K. I mean, we were right around 81 when the news came out. So a little bit of a relief here on the rate cut side of things. This is all the way actually up to
a 2x. It's a 2x off of that. I wish I had taken this trade, because I just thought that number was way too low, based on like the only thing that people were really saying is like that, and this doesn't make any sense to me. They're like, unemployment ticked up, but also we added 150K jobs. I don't know how that maths, but I was like, that doesn't sound like, oh my God, we can't cut rates, right? It's not like they're like unemployment dropped by 10%, and we added 150K jobs. It seemed like a mixed bag, but should have taken that trade.
We have
Tom
renowned
Lee,
economist and DAT president, Fundstrat's own Tom Lee on the show right now. Special guest jumping in, I guess, trying to calm our fears. Tom, what can you tell us?
Good morning. Look, guys, it's just a software bug. The only reason why crypto is down right now is a little software blip. I'm going to turn it around. Bitcoin's still going to 250K. Relax. Oh my God.
I love the Tom Lee bit more than any other.
I mean, I'm just straight up calling him gay.
He probably is gay, so that's mean if you're making fun of him for that.
I know.
You're still laughing. You piece of shit. You're an absolute terrible.
I have nothing
person.
wrong. I have nothing wrong with anyone being gay. Frankly, I was called gay for most of my life. So
you can call other people gay because you were it was a diss against you.
I can relate to it. I know what it's like to be called gay. So, anyways, Tom Lee has a wife apparently, according to Zebra Jam.
I'm gonna play a little Tom Lee here.
Yeah, you got a Freddie Mercury mustache right now. You got to be down with the gays, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he panics a little bit here when pushed on like what the market, like, because he's basically blaming the market makers in the October 10th liquidation cascade in this, and he's saying like, hey, in 2022 we had a huge liquidation cascade that lasted 8 weeks. It's only been 6 weeks since the October 10th crash as market makers. And like, I'm gonna try to find the exact spot here, so I may jump around a bit within like this 30-second window, but he like says like, yeah, there's bodies.
Like, who's the they?
No, I don't hear any noise.
In the market makers, and
You hear
they
that?
got hit.
Yeah.
Who's the they?
Oh, hold on here.
In the market makers, and they got hit. Who's the they?
Well, you know, Brian, I am aware of names, but because you know, I'm not someone who wants to name names. I think what you should keep in mind is that this error is actually essentially a bug, you know, a code error, because I think in retrospect, they would have pulled pricing from across exchanges to set the price for that stable coin rather than rely on internal quotes.
So he's basically commenting on the.
So everyone made fun of him saying there's a bug in Ethereum, but he was literally just talking about what actually happened.
He was talking about the the ADLs, the deleveraging and stuff.
No, he's talking about the fact that they didn't peg the stable coin to $1 on Binance. That's what caused everything on 1010. So you're saying basically that was a bug.
Both things. He was talking about ADL specifically, and then he kind of like jumped off to like the stablecoin thing. He like hadn't talked about that before. It's very weird.
The ADLs only they were a symptom of the bug.
Correct.
The ADLs wouldn't have happened if we didn't have the depegging that sent fucking shit down to nothing. So I mean, he is right on that. But yeah, he's saying there's bodies out there, huh?
Yeah.
Was there a poly market for who the bodies are?
I don't know. I would be
Poly
curious.
market. Which bodies are going to rise to the surface in the next few days?
Who dead? Who got dead? Who got killed?
Body, market maker. bankrupt.
I mean, they've been saying it was Wintermute. Remember
Where's
everyone saying
CZ
Wintermute
at?
blew up?
Where's that guy at?
MicroStrategy announced bankruptcy before 2027.
At 17%. That's pretty. Hey guys, remember? You guys remember this? Remember in late September when I said CZ coming back, dark horse, Sauron himself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so fucking crazy now.
Comes back, stirs shit up, crashes crypto, goes back.
Have you guys bought this dip at all? Dude, I feel like shit. I bought 10 grand of Bitcoin at 95K. Then I bought
I put a 20x long on Bitcoin at 86 grand. I got liquidated. And for some reason last night, Pengu chart looked good for me, so I longed that. So that's probably liquidated too.
I mean, the bottom has to be in
what was going on when you said the Pengu chart looked good last night?
It was just hanging there. It was hanging at resistance.
What are you doing? You have a beer? Are you like sitting in the recliner and you're like, Pengu?
You're watching TV. America's Got Talent. You know, the kids they're getting ready for bed. You got a little bit. You got 5 minutes to check the charts. Like
I did have a tequila shot and 3 beers last night, so that may have had something to do with it. But the reality is that basically my theory was like, I want the most odorous bag of excrement alts for when Bitcoin goes into a relief rally, because then those things are going to fucking 2x. Like I almost caught it on Tensor. I had a long on Tensor at like 0.8 and I closed it too early. And that was a 3x.
Did you see the news this morning?
That would have offset all my losses.
Did you see the news this morning with Tensor?
What?
Coinbase acquired Vector, their meme coin platform.
Well, shit. I guess that's why it pumped.
Yeah.
That's some nice insider trading.
But yeah, I want, my thought process was like, I want the shit that's so fucking beaten down, so fucking bad. I want to look at my alt bag and be disgusted by it. And that will make me the most amount of money. That was my thesis last night.
I like SPX 6900 in that spot.
Yeah, I bought it Wednesday, right at that Tuesday, right there, right where your line's at. No, I think I got it on Tuesday. Or maybe Wednesday. One of the two. I'm not even down on SPX, I'm pretty sure. And look, dude, look at that fucking curl on the hourly, dude. That thing's gonna rip. Oh God, I have mental problems.
SPX 6900 is where we're looking right now in this market.
But I don't think my thesis is wrong. Basically, I mean, if Bitcoin keeps going down, everything's just gonna get fucked. But the thing's gotta get Bitcoin's gotta get a 10% rebound here somewhere. And when it does, you would think that the really beaten down alts will 2x. Dude, it looks bad. I mean, look at it, dude. It can't even hold back up at 84 off of this shit.
Nope.
And I'm sure when Jane Street turns on the fucking shit at 10:30 every day. So at 10:30, they're either taking this thing down to like 75K or back up.
Yeah. I mean, this is nuts. Like, I just expect Bitcoin to go down. I woke up this morning, didn't sleep well. I woke up and I just see Bitcoin below 81K, like the Robinhood alert. I was like, okay, not surprised.
Yeah, I overslept and I woke up, looked at my phone. I'm like, well, probably lost 3 grand on the perps account. Now we got to go do stuff today. Yeah, but dude, I mean, I know I'm beating a dead horse here. So I work at Drain Street. That's wild. And yes, we're bringing it back up. Great. At 10:30, the normal thing, the normal time. Thank you, dude. And I'm not against Jane Street. I'm a fan of Jane Street. I'm just saying that there's been a 10:30 hammer every single time.
Can we talk about saying beating a dead horse? Like, that's a wild saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if you're angry, it's the least violent thing you can do. The horse is already dead. I
think you got issues if you're beating a dead horse.
The weekly candle on this thing on Bitcoin is the most disgusting thing we've ever seen in the history of Bitcoin. It's the worst weekly candle from a technical perspective in the history of Bitcoin.
Down $10,576, 11.2%.
Yeah, but look at it outside of the Bollinger Band. You'll never find a candle like that in the history of.
I mean, dude,
Bitcoin.
this chart is insane.
Yeah, there's not a candle like that out there. Go find a candle like that. See, everything stays in between.
So let's look at 2022 March through June is when June was like the big blow up. I mean, June was 23%. Big weekly candle drop in terms of percentages, but small. I mean, in terms of where we were, because Bitcoin's at 20K. It's like that's the weekly candle that like is probably the worst outside of this.
And then look what it did after.
It yeah,
it was the bottom of that couple weeks. And then
imagine what happens to crypto Twitter if we get this candle where we're just at 80K and we just sit here for what is this? So we're looking at June 22nd till like June 23rd of 23 of just basically chop and like slightly up action.
Yeah.
Imagine a year of this. That would not be ideal. Not be ideal at all.
Insane math. What are you going to do with a 15% rally when it's dumped over 80%? I'm going to make a lot of fucking money on the perps longs, dude. That's what I'm going to do. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about.
When you're going 30x leverage, that's a 450% rally.
By the way, beating a dead horse came from you would try to beat a dead horse to wake it up, to try to get it to move, and it was already dead. So it's like, dude,
kind of like if your buddy has a heart attack or his heart stops, you just punch him in the chest, trying to restart that shit.
It's like, don't even try.
Yeah, dude. So, anyways, it's got to go up, right? It's got to go back to 90K. And then, because what I was thinking, right, draw a little head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so look at November.
Get rid of those lines.
Yeah, get those fucking lines out of there, dog. What I've been playing for, what I thought would, happen. Okay, so Trump pump election. That's the left shoulder. Okay. Trump pump right there, left shoulder. Bro, you deaf? Up over there, right there.
Right here.
Right there. That's the left shoulder. Then the head is this year. And then we form another shoulder. Yeah. Now give me another shoulder. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Then like that. Exactly. All the way down to 20. That's what I've been playing for us getting, but maybe I'm fucking retarded, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe things are like, maybe he got turned sideways because of the like DATs and the pressure, where this is like the head and shoulders got turned sideways. Now we're just going down.
That doesn't work, dude. You can't turn a square into a triangle.
I rotated him. I rotated his head.
Yeah, dude. See, me and English NFT, he says bear market rally to 102, 103. That's what I'm trying to play for, but apparently I was just a little too early on the knife catching.
MicroStrategy about to fall out of the NASDAQ 100 potentially. They're at risk. So this is another interesting angle that's going on right now.
Remember when I said hedge your bags by shorting this at 360?
Yeah, it's not a bad hedge at all.
On an options trade, that would have been like a fucking 5-10x for sure, depending on the timing you put on it. Did I take it? Look at my face. Do you think I took it?
No.
I didn't.
It's a bad chart.
Because Pio texted me, said, if you fucking short this thing, I'll never tell you about another stock for the rest of your life.
If you shorted this at the election, after the election on this pump, you were just like golden.
You're golden child.
I mean, who did that? Who could have possibly done that?
It's getting so much worse too. It's like we haven't even peaked on here. We still have.
I mean, if you want to look at one of the worst weekly fucking bearish curls right there, fucking look at that and go look at 2021. Draw the line, see how long that's been like, deep red.
You're saying 2021?
Yeah, like look at 2022 when it like round trip the first time. Did it have that long of like a weekly pullback?
Not really.
Yeah, I mean you had two, but I don't even think they were this long.
like the weekly pullback from MicroStrategy happened in 21. Like it ended.
Interesting. Yeah.
It ended as the market crashed. So we're still going down. This ends, then the market crashes again.
I'm just wondering if I need to go back into Hyperliquid, mentally absorb the losses that I have over there, which is okay, guys. I still have money. And do I put in like a fucking stink bid on Bitcoin at like 69K and just wonder if we just get like a flash puke down there to previous all-time high, and then fucking it goes to 100K and I make fucking 50 grand on the perp song?
I think having stink bids on all of the majors makes sense, as long as you're not taking crazy leverage and you can handle them going down another 10 to 20%. Because if we do have a flash crash, it's hard to pick where you're going to land on that, you know? And as you're getting that far off of, like, you're getting that big of a movement, the liquidity in the books thins out at those levels.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. I don't even remember what I was going to say. 69K perps long.
Trader Fermi is letting me know that my top tick MicroStrategy buy might be the top buy of all time of history of MicroStrategy ever now.
I'll tell you what makes me feel cool is when Coinbase and Robinhood just sends me a little fucking phone notification. It's like, you've earned $100 in USDC rewards. I'm like, dude, that feels nice. Just sitting in fucking USDC for 4% right now. Feels great compared to Hyperliquid perps account. Dude, this thing's puking again. What are we about to do here, buddy? What are we about to do here?
It's about to hit 9:30. Jane Street. Get ready for Jane Street.
10:30. I think they have their morning meeting, 9:30 to 10:30. And they go hit it. Kicks move from 69 to 67. Oh, 67. 67.
I still haven't experienced like the depth of 6-7. I don't have a daughter old enough.
Oh my God, dude. The kids in my neighborhood, 6-7 is like a global thing among the youth. My child asked me my child actually didn't ask me, told me, you know what kid made that up?
It was at a basketball game.
Yeah, but you know what kid made that up? Like another kid. She was like basically saying like, we're cooler, like our generation's cooler than you. But I mean, 6-7, if meme coins were actually real and not all cabal, coordinated things, 6-7 should be at like $300 million. It's the most popular meme of this decade. Put that on wax. And what's it at? 19.7, dude.
This is the official one. The official 6-7 coin. Whatever that means.
T Ward is saying we need PO. PO was low-key in shambles yesterday. You know, usually PO, when there's volatility, he's like, it's nothing. We're made for like, this is Bitcoin, dude. Bitcoin's volatile. This happens. And yesterday he was like, dude, this is pretty fucking insane. He literally said this is worse than, this is basically nearing FTX like collapse levels of crazy.
He ain't lying, but if PO's hurting, is that a sign that it's time to start squirting some longs?
Maybe.
Not PO's hurting, like I don't want him to hurt, but I'm saying if our rock, if our rock is feeling a little bit, is that not God testing us and testing our will?
Yeah. He's testing his toughest soldiers.
He's testing his toughest Bitcoin soldier. And maybe we need to support PO, because my 20x leverage long on Bitcoin will be a signal to the whole world that flag still stands. Oh, say that star. You know the Star Spangled? Tom, you know the Star Spangled song? Hats off. Hats off. Ray, hats off.
Rest in peace, MicroStrategy. Rest in peace, any digital asset treasury company. Rest in peace to the bull market. One would think the bottom is in, but we might just go lower. A 10 hut. Pour one out. If we go any lower, I might have to take tequila shots with Kicks live on the show.
I'm down.
Just our show becomes a 9 a.m. tequila shot show.
So today we're going to be testing the new IPA that we just received.
We full pivot to just alcoholism. It kind of makes sense. Did I fuck my mic up? I spilled a little when he said pour one out.
Our Nick O'Neill.
Phone call from Nick
Nick's
O'Neill.
calling, dude. Oh god, this is not good, dude. Is this the bottom though? Should we long here?
I've been buying, dude. Every time I buy, I get absolutely
You bought at
wrecked.
95K. Like, should
I
we
bought
buy
at
again?
95 and I bought at 91. I'll buy some right now.
83. I mean, 83 has been a level we've been talking about for a while. We've been saying 83. We could go down to 83, fill the CME gap.
We already went down to 83, right?
Right. We're here. We're
Oh,
at, we're at
this is the-
83.
You're saying this is the bottom.
Is this the bottom? We've been saying like this could be a bottom.
All right, I'm gonna deposit more funds to Robinhood.
TSI is in shambles as Clemente does this. Do not buy some right now, please. I need this bounce.
I'm buying some right now, you son of a bitch. Instant deposit. All right, I'm back. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think
I'm gonna buy some Open Door. I'm gonna buy some Bitcoin. What else should we buy?
okay. 18 to fucking 20 off the bottom.
Should we buy Robinhood stock? Like, what's the best thing to buy right now?
We gotta. Yeah, I think you just 100x long Bitcoin right here to 88K. How's Open Door doing?
I mean, it's fine. I just
It's
bought
a
100
stock.
shares. I just bought another 100 more shares.
Nice.
Little DCA there. And then I'm gonna send the rest of this to my Solana wallet, and I'm gonna buy Bitcoin with it.
Discourse. Yeah, hey, Discourse. Just type 6-7 if Jane Street's doing the 1030, but to the upside this time.
Another thing that's interesting and concerning, we have the MON token dropping. This one is approaching, the Coinbase price at 32 cents or 3.2 bill right now.
That sucks. I mean, I feel bad for him.
2.5 cents.
Discourse said
on-
6-7. We're getting a 1030 Jane Street pump.
Yeah. The sale on Coinbase still isn't sold out. It's at 165 mil of 187 mil available.
Wow. I mean, I feel bad for them. That's just that this is probably the worst time ever to fucking be trying to do a pre-sale. Holy crap.
I mean, it took them long enough. It literally took them 6 years to build this thing. And of course, so you want to fucking do this, dude?
The worst candle of all time. Which week should we pick to do this? The worst Bitcoin candle of all time. It can't get worse for anybody who's been like a huge.
Serves you right, dude. Serves you. That's karma. That's karma. You push this thing out for so fucking long, and now you want to get this. Yeah, serves you right, you son of a bitch. Even though I have exposure to this, I'm very curious to see what Coinbase does. Like, if this thing doesn't sell out, that is a massive, massive failure by Coinbase. There's no way they don't let this sell out, by the way.
It's gonna sell out. I
Brian
got some
Armstrong
God on this. There's a call sheet. I've got the total commitments here. 91% chance it commits to over 200 million. 187 caps it. So they're saying it's basically there's not even a market for not selling out, to be honest.
There's no way.
So yeah, 50% chance it goes over 250 million of commitments. And then I thought there's going to be like an easy 2x commitment. So this is definitely interesting for sure. Kex, did you put any into the sale yet? I know you were considering it.
No, I didn't do any yet. I didn't do any yet.
I'm waiting. Even if it drops Even if it drops to like the sale price on pre-markets, I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Is that crazy?
No.
Just to get the like potential base exposure?
No,
Is that-
Ray.
is that-
Ray, it's not crazy. Ray, you're totally this is totally normal behavior, Ray. You're not crazy. You're on to something.
I don't know, dude. The hourly candle on Bitcoin's looking pretty good right here. I may have to just be a man and log into my Hyperliquid account and long it.
All right, I'm buying $4,300 worth right now
of Monad or Bitcoin?
of Bitcoin, not fucking
And
Monad.
hey, just to Tom Lee, just to precursor this, I've said it. The charts looked bottomed 7 times. I think I said it every day the past week. So just to
Right
give
around-
you that.
Well,
right
I
around the
thought
same
the
time.
bottom was in at 96K. Like I have to buy here. I
Like
can't not
here?
buy here.
Every time the MACD curls and we get this like bounce, it's been kicks here, here.
The MACD looks curled
Here.
according to Kicks. Let's fucking do this thing, dude.
Here. This is the one though. This is the one.
Oh fuck me, dude. I don't even think I'm gonna long Bitcoin. I just lost every time I've longed Bitcoin, so I'm just gonna hold all the alts. I don't think I got liquidated on any of them. So I'm hoping for SPX 6,900 to 90 cents.
All right, I just bought more Bitcoin.
Micah G. Kick's about to have to start working at MACD.
He ain't lying, dude. But I have to return that
Fuck
SUV,
me,
dude.
This fucking sucks, bro. This sucks so bad.
I don't
dude.
know, man. Bitcoin looks pretty good right here. Obviously, whoever had a puke already threw up, right?
I don't know. Looking at the ETH reserves, like these guys are all under MNAV now. Everything's trading under MNAV.
Man,
Average
imagine your
buy
NAV
price.
being 0.10.
Yeah,
That's so bad, dude. It's almost like the stock price isn't correlated to the assets.
not at all.
Crazy.
Ether machine 0.1 MNAV. They're holding $1.35 billion of Ethereum. Sharplink's holding $2.3 billion worth of Ethereum, 0.85 MNAV. Bitmine is holding almost $10 billion worth of Ethereum, 0.75 MNAV. They've lost over $3 billion. Their average buy price on ETH is 4K. Like, how do you have an average buy price on ETH of 4K? It's just beyond me looking at the ETH chart.
I mean, honestly, I gotta thank them because they're why I was able to sell all my fucking NFTs in ETH. Without them, I'd probably actually be fucked this cycle.
Yeah, without Bitmine, ETH was going to be in some serious trouble.
Remember, I longed at 1,600. I closed that at 35. I wish I closed that at 4,000. I sold some long-term ETH above 4,000. Sold my Pudgy Penguin. Sold my V1 Punk. Sold 3 Moonbirds. So, like, I owe these guys a lot. Now,
I mean,
they have their own issues because I took their money. But I'll invite them back to the poker table any day of the week.
Yeah, this is the Bitmine pump right here on Ethereum. When they start selling, I don't even know how low ETH can go, to be honest.
I think the bottom's in, man. I've said it 7 times in a row. Straight math, straight just probability says I have to be right this time. Right? Right, Clemente? You guys still have your puppets. They're down to 1.1K USD.
No, chill, bro. Who's saying that shit?
I don't have those, but I do own 2 Bitcoin toads that I bought on a spreadsheet for $3,000 each. And at the Pico top, they were worth 0.2 Bitcoin each.
Taproot Wizards are down to 0.12 Bitcoin. An offer was just accepted at 0.09. The real floor is 0.09. Holy shit.
Did FTX bottom before or after they did bankruptcy? Like
Before.
was that
November was bankruptcy.
Yeah. So like
June was the worst scandal.
Yeah. So you can't wait until the person says that they went bankrupt, right? The bottom already happened.
It was a slow bottom. Like it was like a rounded bottom. It wasn't like a V shape when they went bankrupt. So let's bring back the I'll bring back the Bitcoin chart. I was looking at this morning because we're basically in that territory of FTX collapse. So let's look at 2022. And then so like we had the collapse like March through June, and June was like the rough one. And then we were flat. November bankruptcy was his last kind of sell off, and then we bottomed.
I don't know, dude. I think the bottom's in short term.
I don't know, man. I think we're going. I think we're bouncing from here.
Call me crazy, but Bitcoin's going to be at 90K by Monday.
I don't think we see a V-shaped recovery here, though. Is my issue. So that's why I'm just chilling. I was telling Clemente yesterday, I just want to get new stuff. Give me all the new stuff. I'm not going to try to.
This looks V-shaped to me, dude. We're back up to 85. Ray's sideline. Ray in by the bottom. Ray in by the bottom.
Fucking idiot, dude. By the bottom.
Ray's. That looks like a V-shaped. Please draw the V on that, Ray.
If you go down to a short enough time frame, everything's a V-shaped recovery.
Yep. The only thing is look at the V-shaped recovery earlier.
Yeah. I know. Don't look at that one. No, don't look over at that one.
V.
Oh man, dude, this looks so curled. We'll see if we got another fake out here. Blade saying Jarvis, zoom in on the V. You know, and so this vector news, real quick. It was literally to acquire their employees. It was to hire their employees. They said they're gonna discontinue the app. They're gonna shut it down.
But then why would Tensor pump on that if they just lost all their?
Because people are dumbasses.
Damn. I almost made money on that. What's the fear and greed at? Are we below 10? Are we in single digits?
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're at 11.
I saw 9 this morning.
This is not bad at all. 11 on the greed. I mean, dude, Bitcoin's still at 85K. If we get down to 50, that's like, all right, that's some serious fear.
Oh, we're bouncing.
Like, until I am genuinely, dude, I still feel hopeful is the problem. Like, I'm not fully devastated. I remember for other bear markets, I was literally so down bad. I was so absolutely smoked until I'm like desperately trying to make this thing like I'm just devastated. I think we're still going to go lower.
I don't know. I think the bomb's probably in.
I mean, we can't get easy on the horn anymore after he called the bottom at like 100K. He's now just a full-time farmer.
Dude, that was the top set. When Easy's buying a fucking farm, that's like that Ben guy from The Big Short. You know what I mean? That's a sign, dude. When your friends start buying farms.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, guys. The bottom's probably in.
Look at this guy.
What's in his hair?
Brambles?
Damn. Dude, he looks like a real farmer, dude. That's awesome. Good for him. I'm happy for him.
Enjoying life.
But yeah, guys. So I'm definitely not going to log into my Hyperliquid account until after the end of today. I'll tell you what, the daily candle looking pretty good. Bomb's probably in. Looks like a bull hammer.
Everyone's taking Discourse's Jane Street hint, insider trading it. V-shaped recovery across the board.
I don't know, dude. I mean,
and you want to ride this up where? Where are you closing this? 88?
No, I would I'd probably close it at 96, 95,
96
above 90.
I consider taking my initials as soon as we start to see it curling back on.
Yeah, you're
Look
on the hourly though, dude. I'm on the daily.
I'm saying, look at the hourly on this. Like I mean, this is the trend we're in. Like the hourly is once this thing like gets prints a few solid green bars,
It gets nuked.
it's topped. You wait for 3 or 4 green bars, get you up to 88, take your initials, and then ride the rest.
Honestly, I'm happy either way. This is what's gonna happen. Okay. I ran the perps account up to 21 grand. It's down to 15 now, probably. Haven't logged in, but it was at 17 yesterday. So it's probably at 15 now. I'm gonna keep playing with that shit. And I got my stables. And if this stuff wants to keep fucking puking, then I'm gonna get a great deal. But probably at 50K, I won't buy it because I'll probably be worried about some quantum bullshit or whatever the fuck people are talking about. So make sure you guys hold me to it. But I don't think it's gonna get to 50. I'm pretty sure every time it goes back to previous all-time highs, right? So that's 70K. So we're 20% off the fucking bottom. Okay. And man, I don't know, dude. Why do I'm such a long person. I just want to go to Hyperliquid right now and long stuff. It's not healthy.
Maybe that's the play. Maybe we've hit the bottom. Like I said, 83K was a line in the sand for a lot of people. We might test up and down on this level a couple times. Maybe you look for something like one more like failed breakout, a retest, and then higher.
Yeah, I think I'll probably
lower low.
I'll probably wait for 2 light red bars on the daily to do Bitcoin again. But I'm holding all my fucking alts, bro. I'm gonna make money on those. I know it. Feel it deep down in my plums.
Institutional floor at 75K.
See, that's straight from Jane Street, dude.
What strategy's average price? Isn't it like 75K?
They got it down to 61 with their recent buys. They bought it like 98K, but they got their average down because their previous buys were so bad, I guess. I don't know how that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me how your average could go down below the number that you averaged up to, but
the average cost of Bitcoin acquisitions, I'm seeing at 74.
No, Bitcoin NAV, isn't that what it is?
This is the market value of our Bitcoin holdings as of the date specified, calculated.
Oh, okay. No, I'm an idiot. Yeah, no, you're right. 74. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So I
think we approach this. I think if we get in like the 70, 78K level and people start like talking about MicroStrategy being underwater, I think that we're going to start to see some nerves and some trouble.
Okay.
I think that's when you can potentially buy. That would be where I would target. I'm not gonna try to buy in thinking I'm catching the Pico bottom.
Yeah, knife catching. Look at these scars, man.
I'd want to see another test and hold of 83.
See this scar right here?
That's not a good one.
That one right there. That's a knife catch. Actually, that was pledging a fraternity. They made us crawl on glass. It's pretty fucked up in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, you could just do whatever back then.
Oh, you could, dude. They made us drink a fucking pint of whiskey in 45 minutes. Peed on my Pledge Brothers couch, and I said, "That's not on me, man. That's on them. They made me do that."
I had a friend who was in a fraternity, and they pledged, and pledging, the process was like made like illegal on campus, and you can get like in trouble and get like disciplinary action. So as the person who had to do like the wild stuff, like microwaving and eating goldfish and doing whatever, like he got in trouble and had like a record with the college because he got hazed, which is like an unreal.
That's dumb. It's like, yeah, it's like arresting a rape victim for being raped. They do that in some countries, actually. Yeah, no, I can't listen to Apple Bottom Jeans or You Spin My Head Right Round, because they just looped that as they sprayed mustard on the white walls and gave us toothbrushes to clean it for 6 hours. I can't listen to those songs anymore. It's like a CIA, kind of like Trick or something in me. I like go full Manchurian candidate. I start punching people randomly. I don't know, dude. Bottom could be in.
Yo, guys, bottom is in. Bottom is in.
I was feeling really good about it yesterday, dude. I thought I was going to wake up today and I was like, man, The
Yeah, it's
alts are
nuts.
gonna look.
I
the
don't
alts are
know.
gonna look good.
I wake up and I don't know what price to expect. I have no clue. I'm just expecting the worst. Like I could wake up tomorrow morning and Bitcoin's like 65K. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. We're fucked.
Do you see that Kalshi is facing $650 million in liquidation market risk from
Yes, I
a
did see
Massachusetts
that.
law? Are
I
you
did
worried
see
about
that.
this?
I did see this. Yes.
Apparently, there's derivative contracts are open. A Massachusetts court can grant the state's attorneys general's request to halt sports prediction market operations.
But they have 650 million just in Massachusetts. That's fucking wild. Or do they have to pause all of them?
Like if I don't know if anybody has participated.
This is why I prefer polymarket, because like a judge can't be like, you all of the users must return their ERC 1155s. Like, go fuck yourself. Because actually, like, what happens if the whole basis of a prediction market, I guess they would just cancel both sides. But that's fucking fucked. That's weird. That's really weird.
They resolve 50-50 in that scenario. What happens?
Yeah. Or you can't just refund people's money because people have been trading in and out of it. You know what I mean? You can't just like, but like resolving to 50-50 can fuck a lot of people, because like it was a 10% probability that some people make a 5x, other people would lose half their bag. That's a fuck situation for sure if they do it. I'm sure that they'll probably like appeal the injunction or something like that. Yeah, because you'd have to pause. It's a 1-to-1 match. Every yes, there's a no. So you'd have to take them both. You'd have to take them both out. That'd be pretty. Everybody, you know what I appreciate? You know what I think the bottom's in? Everybody's happy in the chat. You know, Brave New Channel saying, imagine Tom Lee saying, the bottom is in, guys.
The bottom is in.
Joe,
look
what's up,
we
Nick?
got.
Someone summoned Nick.
Nick, the bottom's in, dude.
I certainly hope so.
Bottom's in. I got liquidated on the Bitcoin.
You were tweeting that it was in way earlier, and I what number did I say? What number did I reply with? 83K.
Yeah, and it went to 81K. You fucking dumbass. So stop being like little tough nuts, huh?
No, what I'm saying is that's the line you got to be watching here, and pretty much it actually borderline. I could even show you.
Are you bullish now? Bottom in?
I'm waiting to see how this plays out. I think that here I'm going to share my screen to show.
Because I convinced Tom Lee over here / Clemente to put a lot of money in on Bitcoin at 84K.
This is the line that I have. And whoop, sorry.
Yeah, it went under it, pinged off it, puked, went back up over it.
Yeah, it went under.
Try to hold it.
Once it breaks down, you have to retest this level. You can call that a retest, I guess. I don't think that you get a just straight up V formation, which like I don't think it just goes like this, bam. I think you actually end up with something where like
you're thinking more Bitcoin chops, SPX 6900 doubles 2x.
I don't know about that. I could see something like this. I could see a retest of this level. It's pretty fucking weak right now in terms of
Look at the candle on the daily though, Nick. Looks like we could get a bull hammer here. And I just realized I have to jet. But I'm gonna call you, Nick, and get your advice, because I need to make back about 10 grand in the perps account in the next 2 weeks.
Dude, the perps accounts just get wrecked. It's just a slow and steady grind down to zero.
It's been a tough week, but it's been fun.
Well, yeah, we can chat about it. I think this is a really interesting range. You saw back here again, us test this range. Flirted with it. We got a low down here somewhere around 76. That's kind of my next level. that I'm looking at that either we break below, or like you're looking for where the support is at this point in time. So that like these are kind of, and I have to look at my other charts to see if this is where I drew it. But I mean, that looks somewhere around. You could bring it down even more if you want to get more bearish, down here around 74. But yeah, I don't know. This is like these sell-offs don't usually, like, you need some bottom formation, and so we still don't have that.
What do you look for a bottom formation? Just a couple retests on the 83K.
Like, see
level?
this is a nice bottom. Here you're getting retest, literally like 3 times over that. The problem, if you think about it, is that took from July till September in this one, right? And so it's not a quick turnaround. This sell-off is very quick, which is why a lot of people get caught, myself included, although I wasn't going to sell my Bitcoin. But, I mean, in theory, I should have, like, just from a price standpoint. But this is why a lot of people get caught at the top, is because when it breaks, it just breaks. It felt like the sell-off is really rapid. And to get consolidation, unfortunately, is something that takes, I think it takes, like, weeks. I don't think it's something where this just turns around, and unless there's some insane bullish catalyst. The closest one that I have is, when is the December FOMC meeting?
I think it's like the second week of December.
If you get like
a double rate cut,
if you get like a shocking or a surprise interest rate cut, call it 50 basis points. Because right now I think the market was expecting nothing, or on poly market, but now we're seeing a little more. It is leaning towards 1 interest rate cut, but you need something like that in order for this. Because there's plenty of bullish catalysts. I mean, the amount of bearishness on MicroStrategy right now on the timeline is insane. What is this? 2% on a
50 bips cut.
Yeah, I mean, but it's greater than 0. It's up higher than before. Oh, now the expectation is 25 bips.
Yeah, the Fed president this morning came out and basically hinted towards a rate cut. Things kind of shifted this morning. I think that's why we saw this bounce.
How are stocks looking on that news?
They were up pre-market. I haven't checked on them since open. They were
up.
down 0.5% pre-market. They went up 0.5% pre-market.
Bitcoin price just looks like absolute fucking trash, basically. There's no reason to be operating in this. Like, being in holding crypto.
Nick, didn't Warren Buffett say, when the shit looks like trash, it's time to make cash? Or is that someone else?
Yep.
I think that was somebody else, unfortunately. We could get here, let me pull up one other thing.
Actually, we have to roll, Nick. We've got a hard stop here.
Do
we
we?
have 1 minute.
Ooh.
No, I just switched down to my laptop. I'm totally chill, guys.
Let me just show you. I mean, that doesn't look so great. Is Bitcoin. I mean, you could go all the way up to 89K here on a bounce, and you're still looking like shit.
If anything, I see like a triangle forming between your 83K and that downward wedge. Maybe that's the compression point on the 25th.
Great. We're meeting. Can someone give me context for this meeting in the DMs or something before we hop on this call? Thanks.
Yeah, so our whole treasury was with Wintermute, and that's
Got it.
gone. So we got to hop on and figure out who we can get loans from.
Yeah,
Clemente, I understand who it's with. What's the context of the meeting?
Thank you all for listening. It's been a wonderful episode. We do the show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on all major podcasting platforms, Apple, Spotify. Watch us on Zora. Watch us on YouTube. See what we're talking about in real time.